Hey, 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 y'all. Give me a few and I'm going to be right on. No, I'm not on Twitch. This is just a little template that I have for the StreamYard. So, hold on, y'all. I'm having a little technical difficulty. Hold on. How is everyone tonight? I got to see what's popping off, y'all. Hold on. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. It looks like me and Silhouette might not be good friends tonight. All right, let me see, let me see. That's good, that's good. I'm glad everybody is doing well. Hey, Miss Vance, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci. Hey. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can get my camera on there. Let me get my camera on there. Let me get my camera on. We are going to pray about it, honey. Not me. There I go. All right, there I go. There I is. Ooh, this light bright. It's got this chocolate shining, y'all. Let's turn this thing down a little bit so I don't get a bigger headache. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. How is everyone? Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Amaris. Cameron's friend is on here again, y'all. Minnie's friend is on here again. Hey, Cameron's mom. Thank you, Miss Catrice. It didn't even cost me that much either for this little StreamYard template. And I think you can use it for things like Twitch and stuff like that too. So that may be why it looks familiar. Miss Wednesday trying to make, girl, we all trying to make it. Yes, this was a rough week, y'all. This was a rough week. Hey, Miss McLean. All right, Miss Jessie. Miss Jessie's doing good. Thank you. Y'all follow Miss Angeline's lead. Yes, share, share, share. Make sure that you are sharing. I want to thank you guys for all the support last week. The grand reopening was great. Everybody's orders are going out. Some people that ordered Wednesday, your orders are being dropped off tonight, actually, after the live at the post office. Yes. And some people have already gotten their orders. So thank you again. Hey, Miss Shakia. Miss Shakia is on from Honestly Speaking 365. Yes. Hello, my love. I'm missing one little thing, y'all, for tonight's project. And I'm hoping that I can find it in one of these boxes behind here. I have to go into the office. Not in that box. I don't know what the heck I did with it. Not in that one. Oh, there. Yeah, you found it. I don't have to go rummaging through the office. Thank you, Miss Angeline. Thank you, Miss Smith. Thank you so much. Miss Smith says, welcome back. This is my second week back, girl. Girl, I'm trying to do smoke and mirror with this hair, okay, because it's coming down this weekend. And baby, hey, my love, how are you? So tonight, you guys, what I wanted to do, what I planned to do our graduation. So But we're not gonna do that one tonight because I was having some technical difficulties with that. And we're gonna do it next week, and there is going to be a surprise that comes along with that next week. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I think that you guys will be too. So next week is going to be popping, popping, popping. Tonight I won't be on for too long because I don't know what the heck is going on with all of my electronics, you guys. But something ain't right in the water, honey. Hello, Miss Allen. How are you? I see we got people on YouTube. We are live on the Gucci Crafts Facebook. I need some lip gloss, Miss Angeline. I ain't got no lip gloss on right now. We are live from the Gucci Crafts Facebook page and the Gucci Crafts YouTube page, you guys. I also have a banging headache, y'all, because I had a bad allergy attack earlier. So that's another reason why I'm not going to be on very long tonight. I won't do my 2 hours that I usually do, but I am on here to share some knowledge with you guys. Hello, Miss Allen. I love it. I love it. I love it. Miss Honestly Speaking, yes, you want to drop that on your calendar, baby, so that you don't miss it. Yes. All right, it's gonna be popping. So, what's new? Oh, so what we have coming up, or what I have coming up, is the Cricut to Cameo crossover class. That's going to be the first class with the grand opening with the new website. And it is going to teach Cricut users how to beat that learning curve when going over to use Silhouette Studio. Girl, right, we need that. I need that gloss bad. I keep trying to lick my lips on, look like crackhead on here with y'all. But the class is going to teach Cricut users how to beat that learning curve when it comes to using Silhouette Studio and Design Space together, because they can be used together. Now that we have offset, whoop, 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 we don't necessarily have to do our little offset, you know what I'm saying, in Silhouette anymore. But I still do because I'm just not used to Cricut's offset yet. I have to remember that I can actually go over there and do that in there. But a lot of the times when I'm designing things, I design them in Silhouette Studio. And then I'm sorry, y'all, that light is killing me. And then I bring them over into Cricut, and I have Cricut to cut them. Shakia, don't be booing me. Do not be booing me. Miss Shakia, y'all know, Miss Shakia Lavelle is the Cameo queen. She's my Cameo mentor, because I will call her anytime I cannot figure something out with Silhouette. If it's just little things. Silhouette is such a massive design program for what it actually is, even the actual free software. So during the class, we are going to go over, what you get with the free software, what you can actually do. And a lot of people are using it for sublimation. They're using it to make chip bags. It is an alternative to Photoshop. If you buy the business edition of Cameo, a Silhouette Studio, because Cameo is the machine, Silhouette Studio is the program. Then it's one flat rate. And a lot of the times, the cheapest I've seen it go on sale is like $48. And that's not a month. That's like a one-time fee. And you have this program that you can use and you can design in. And so tonight, what we're going to do is just have like a little sneak peek of what you can get done within Cameo, and just bring it over into Cricut. You don't have to have the Cameo machine to actually use the software. You have to have the business edition of the software, which is the paid edition, to bring it out of Cricut, or to bring it out of Silhouette Studio into another program. But it pays for itself. Really, 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 it does. I design almost everything in there. Some things I'll go in Photoshop and do, because I'm learning Photoshop, so I could teach y'all too. But Silhouette Studio is my go-to. So tonight we are going to be making. Did this cut this the right way? Me and Cricut. I'm telling y'all. When I tell y'all it just ain't right, it just ain't right. I gotta go. I'm gonna have to recut these when we get ready to build the Gable boxes, because Cricut did not cut these right. Is it a major lag? Maybe that's why sometimes I don't get my questions answered when I ask questions like right away. I wonder why. I'm telling you, me and technology, like something is just not lining up with me tonight. Cricut didn't cut these wrong. I'm gonna have to go in there and reprint and cut. So I have to take y'all in there with me when it's time to go in and actually cut these within Cricut. Yeah, because it tore them up, y'all. But it's okay. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna be doing tonight is we are going to learn how to design Gable boxes. What happened? Ooh. Y'all see what I mean? Like it's crazy. We're gonna be learning how to design Gable boxes. Why is the camera doing that? That's just the weirdest thing. Um, oh, it's the reflection from the box. That's what it is. Because I'm like, what the heck is going on? We're going to learn how to design these Gable boxes. We're going to be doing the top panel here. We're going to do the front here. And then we're going to do all the way around the sides. And what we're going to do is we're going to design in Silhouette. And then we're going to take it over into Cricut to actually cut it. Okay. And so when doing this, the first thing that you need to do is you need to measure the Gable box to make sure. And I usually just put it together first to measure it. And these came from Amazon. I think I got like 48 of these for maybe like 15 bucks or something like that. I'll drop the link on this live after to Amazon where I got these boxes. They were really inexpensive. And that's how they go together. Right. And so when I'm getting ready to do them, like I said, I generally will measure them first. And then after I get them measured, I will go into the program and go ahead and start to design. I've had the pattern for years, never made it. Yeah, I don't want to wait to have this cut. Like the last set of Gable boxes I did, I think it was 20 or 25. And I'm just not going to wait for Cricut to cut out 25 of these. And so they're really inexpensive to buy. Now, who was mentioning about the pattern? Like Miss Sandra said, they do have the patterns. Like you can go get them from Etsy, and you can get like the light cardstock from Michael's, and you can actually cut out the shape of the Gable box yourself, and then go ahead and just build it up from there. Put it together from there, because that way, if you do that, then you don't have to use the method I'm using, which is going to be with sticker paper. To actually put the sticker paper on the Gable boxes, it'll be printed out, how you want it to be. And you can really do it up, because every little piece can have something on it, that you want totally custom, and make it whatever color you want. Okay. So let's do a roll call real quick before we jump into everything. I want to see where everybody is watching from. If it's your first time watching me, I am Gucci Crafts, and I am from California, the Bay Area. So I want you guys to rep your city and state in the comments and let me know where you are watching from, please. Let me see. Can I see y'all? I know I got a bit of a lag. I know what you meant. Miss Shakia. Cassetta's in the house. Philly's in the house. All right. Frisco, Texas. That's what we call San Francisco out here. Frisco. VA's in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Miss Joyce said, you already know. VA's in the house. That's right. Rep where you from. Rep your city, ladies. St. Cloud, Florida. New Jersey in the house. All right. West Virginia. Y'all know Silaholics Anonymous. How many people is you in here under? Silaholics Anonymous and Shakia. Wilson, Louisiana. The boot. Chi-Town's in the house. Where we at? We got 43 people in here. I know that wasn't 43 comments, y'all. I want to see where y'all are watching from. Let's see how far we reached tonight with our viewers. Hey, Miss Waters, Southern California. I'm done with you. I am done with you. I'm done with you, Shakia. TN, I think that's Tennessee. I think so. Orlando, Florida's in the house. Oh, Miss Waters, I didn't give you your. There you go. There's your shout out. There's your shout out, girl. Kentucky, Baton Rouge, the boot. We got another boot, a boot member watching. Orlando, Florida. Hey, Miss Sonia. All right, y'all. We in there. I think we might be Maryland. Hey, Maryland. What's going on, Miss Smith? All right, and we got Facebook watchers, we got YouTube watchers. Look, Miss Shakia, I'm on 3 different. My support go hard. That's Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Shakia. I love it. Yes, Miss Cheryl, I am in the Bay Area. Well, I'm technically where I live now is not considered the Bay Area, but I am from the Bay Area. Now I live in the suburbs. I'm bougie now. I live in Fairfield now, but I'm from Oakland.
We bougie.
Oh, many said we bougie. Let me see, Alabama. All right, share and like. Make sure you guys are sharing. Miss Shakia said hi, Minnie, or hey, Minnie.
Hey.
Minnie said hey. All right, Miss Cheryl, you're in Berkeley. Okay, girl. Well, you know we from we like this Berkeley, and I'm from North Oakland, so Berkeley borders North Oakland.
My mom came to pick me up from Berkeley yesterday.
Yeah, Miss Wood said hi, Minnie.
Hey.
Miss Sonia said hey, Minnie.
Hey.
Y'all know that y'all are feeding her ego, right? Because she tells me all the time that y'all only watch me because of her. That she's the reason why I have fans.
Exactly. So the last time that she did a live, she got 20 orders. And I said, I should basically get some of that money because you guys only watch her for the start of the show. Me. Mm-hmm. Now, say your suggestions in the
See what y'all created? See what y'all created?
Hey.
Look, she's saying hi to you, Miss Sandra. Minnie, you chomping on that gum like it's food now, girl. All in my ear. Miss Kristen, I don't see your post was blank. Stimmy her money. I am not with you, Shakia. We're not even gonna have that conversation. We not gonna do it. All right, y'all. So let's see if we can go ahead and get this thing popping. Girl, she's a mess. Oh, it was stars. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Kristen, for the stars. You guys do have that option. Thank you. That must mean that Miss Allison stars too. Thank you so much. It doesn't tell me on StreamYard that you're sending the stars. It just looks like a blank comment. Well, you said what you said, Minnie. You know what, Angeline? Don't encourage. One of her Facebook aunties finna have to come get her.
Exactly like
Minnie already thinks she on the payroll. Shakia, yeah, she does. She really thinks she's on the payroll.
Because they only watch you for me.
Whatever. Like I was saying, Facebook has the option for you guys to donate stars if you choose to. It is completely up to you. I never asked anybody to. It is a way to help support me to keep these videos for free. And also, YouTube offers an option where you can buy stickers. I think it is different kinds of stickers, and they have different prices. And if you feel so inclined, you can purchase some of those from YouTube as well to show your support. Miss, see, this is what I mean, Shakia. You got boys. You don't have a girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and send Minnie down to South Florida.
I want to go to Florida.
I'm gonna send her right down there with you and the boys. That's where she coming.
Okay.
All right, let me see.
With me?
No, that's mine. I bought that.
Bye.
All right, I'm about to get into my tutorial, Minnie. Let me see. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can get my silhouette to pop on here, you guys. Okay, y'all. So, what just happened is my computer just shut down so that it could start doing an update. So, it is now trying to update. So, we are going to have to wait. I want to show you guys how to create this design. I might as well show y'all what I created. Um, it's on 30%. So hopefully it hurries up, you guys. Hopefully it hurries up and does what it needs to do. But this is gonna be our Gable box design. I don't know who that young lady is. I just found her on Google and she looked very, very nice. And so this is what we're gonna use for our Gable box design. Oh, it might let me back on real quick. Okay. And then I have the little hat that we are going to actually have it as a floating piece on the Gable box. So it looks like this maybe let me back on right now. Hopefully it hurries on up. Okay. It says it's getting Windows ready. So I know that there is a lag. And I don't even know. The Facebook Live is going. Well, I should be both. I should be on Facebook and YouTube using the phone. So somebody let me know if I'm on both in the comments because it should still have me on both. Hopefully. I told y'all today is not my day with technology. I have no idea. It just completely shut off and said it wanted to update. Okay, I'm on both. Okay, great. Let me make sure that I can connect back to the internet and then see if I can get this up and running. Okay. Facebook good. Okay. Okay, great. So I'm going to see Facebook for you. Okay. Let's see. So maybe that's why everything was acting up earlier. The computer needed to update because it just smooth cold stopped working. And I was like, what's happening? And I'm trying to see now. Okay. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Them allergies, y'all. Oh my God. This is like the worst time of year for me. Okay, let me see. Okay, I need to just stop clicking buttons real fast is what I'm doing. Trying to hurry up and get it to rock, but I need to be patient a little bit here because it's still loading things. Okay. Let me see if it'll open up the file that I was working on. And then we'll see if we can go ahead and get StreamYard to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get back on StreamYard. StreamYard. Okay, into broadcast studio. Oh, I'm scared. I wonder if I end it on here, will it end it for this one too? Okay. Damn. Okay, let me say end here. But I don't want to end the broadcast. I just want to end it for the phone. That's the stream. Okay, y'all. Whew. Baby, I was afraid. I was super afraid. Thank you, Miss Shakia, for the super sticker, girl. All right, see, I had already had this set up where I had the screen share set up and everything, and since it kicked me out, it took it away. But let's go ahead and get on over there. All right. So we're going to go to this screen. No problem, sir. All right. So we got some stuff that I was already working with that I'm just going to drop into another program and then we'll get started. I had that all set up too, but it just all closed, you guys. I'm so sorry. So we're just going to take the elements that we need and we will leave this page. All right, so again, what we're going to be doing tonight is Gable Boxes. So let me get on, at least on Facebook, so that I can actually see the comments that are coming in, you guys. Okay, great. It automatically popped me up. All right, you guys, make sure you share so we get some of them people back, because I know I lost some people. It looks like I got a good amount of people on YouTube as well, too, so I appreciate that. All right, so like I said, tonight we're going to be working on doing Gable Boxes. And what I want to do is I want to show you guys how you can utilize the Silhouette program to have it work alongside you with your Cricut. And some of these things that I'm going to show you, you can do in Cricut. It just takes a lot longer to do so. And so I want to do it the quick way here in Cameo. I'll show you a quicker way to get it done here in Cameo. Okay, so this picture I just went and got from Google. I don't know who she is. She's a pretty young lady. And so I went and got her from Google. And then this one I got from Google as well. It has a background and I want to get rid of that background. And I want to be able to change the colors of the caps here. I want to change them to like a glitter color with these caps. And so I'm basically, can't hear anything. There's no sound. There has to be sound because it's giving me the caption, y'all. Okay, there's sound. I'm like, I can see where it's reading off what I'm saying. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this from a JPEG. No sound on Facebook. I think you need to turn your phone up because Miss Gibson says she has sound. Does anybody else not have sound? Let me know, you guys. So basically what I'm going to do, okay, you hear, okay. So, who was that they didn't have sound? Miss Hines, make sure your phone is turned up or go back out of the live and come back in. Sometimes Facebook at the very bottom on the right-hand corner, it'll put a little microphone there where you, like, it looks like a little speaker icon and you have to actually get rid of it. Or turn it on, should I say. So like I was saying, I'm going to be turning this JPEG. This is a JPEG because it has a background. The PNG will have a transparent background. This one is also a JPEG. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but it does have lines behind it. Has those little lines behind it. And I don't want the lines. So we're going to get rid of, thank you so much, Miss Alice, for letting me know. So we're going to get rid of those lines behind there. And we're going to make it so that this cap doesn't just have to be black. Once we turn these people into an SVG, they don't just have to be black either. And we're able to kind of customize it and do really what we want with the colors and glitter and stuff like that. Wow, I don't know why it's not giving you sound. Maybe go over to, if you want to keep watching it here, go over to the YouTube, my YouTube channel, to Gucci Crafts on YouTube. Crafts is spelled with a Z, just like here on Facebook. I'm the only Gucci Crafts, so as soon as you go over to YouTube, it's going to let you on. And I'm live on YouTube as well as Facebook. So we are in the Silhouette Business Edition. And like I said, the class that I have coming up is going to go further in depth on how you can use the features back and forth and to help you beat the learning curve, being a Cricut user coming over to Silhouette. So the first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the white background. I just want the things that are black here in this picture, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my trace feature, and I am going to select trace area, and I'm going to highlight around the area that I want to be traced. And you see it highlights that black portion. It's like Silhouette just knows I don't want the white background. Then I'm going to go over here to the threshold, and I'm going to take from the threshold. Now, some users will say, oh, well, you could do this in Cricut. You know, you have your magic eraser, and you could just press the background, and, you know, it'll go ahead and let you remove that background. Sometimes it'll remove it, you know, seamlessly, and you won't have a bunch of noise, a bunch of extra particles around the picture, and sometimes it doesn't. Now, the beauty about using the Silhouette program, thank you so much, Mr. Kia, for dropping the link. The beauty about the Silhouette program is that I have three options here. I can trace and detach, which would just remove the picture as is from the white background. I could trace the outer edge, or I could trace it, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace it, right? And so when I hit trace, I'm going to move the picture, and it just gives me that outline, okay? Now, there is a little bit of noise that is in there, but I'm going to remove that easily, very quickly. I'm going to hit my magnifying glass. I'm going to pull it up so that I can actually see it. And then, and see these little things, those are just left over from how the tassels were on the actual picture, but I don't want to deal with them. I'm just going to get rid of them, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go release compound path. Okay, now that I've released the compound path, I could have left them highlighted. I'm going to leave them highlighted. I'm going to go over to my modify panel. And here in the modify panel, I'm going to go ahead and hit subtract. Excuse me, not subtract, subtract all. Sorry, y'all. Subtract all. And what that's going to do is it's going to leave the little holes behind. So I don't have to worry about this. Those are just extras. It left me my opening there. That's fine. It left me my opening there as well. Get rid of these little things. And now I got what I call that noise out of my way. Right, and I'm going to turn them black. Back black. Now, if I want to make this completely in SVG, which I'm going to bring it over into Cricut as a JPEG once I put everything together, then I would need to make sure that this line color, that red line, that's Silhouette's cut line. But I would need to make sure that this line color is the same color as my actual image, okay? But I'm just going to remove the line because it's not going to be an SVG, okay? Now I'm going to take my hats and we're going to make them a pretty glitter color. So I'm going to go to my fill panel here and I'm going to find my glitter colors. And this is fill pattern is just like pattern in Cricut. You have to add this into your library here in Silhouette in order to be able to access it. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to get rid of the line on those. Now I have this little hat here. And we got a little piece here that needs to come away. I'm like, where that red line still there? All right. So this little hat here, I want to go ahead and I want to make it glitter as well. So what I'm going to do, and it may be a piece left in there too. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my trace panel, select trace. And I'm just going to get just this little area here of the hat. All right, and then I'm going to trace it. And now what I'm going to do while it's still just sitting on top of there is I'm going to go ahead and turn it into that blue. And I'm going to get rid of the line. So now we have that extra blue hat there. I could do the fool and just do this too, but we're gonna leave him be. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and group these. Send this back. This will fit me back to my window because I was zoomed in. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And now the next thing that I need to trace out is I need to trace out my hat. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing that I just did. Now the hat, I'm going to do a little bit of extra too because I want the tassel to be, excuse me, a different color. And so we're going to go here, select trace. We're going to trace it. Hello, welcome in everyone. I know some people had to leave because I was off. Come on back in the door. So again, Silhouette just knows that I don't want those lines. Now, if I keep going a little further, sometimes it'll pick up that extra background noise. But I just want to make sure that it's getting like good lines for this so that when Cricut goes to cut it cuts it out smooth. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit trace. Okay, and I don't want this particular line right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a release compound path. All right, and that will get rid of that. Now I no longer need the hat, so I don't want it. Now, because I want to make the tassel a different color from the actual hat, I can do it two ways. I can use point editing, which if it doesn't get too difficult here, I'll try with you guys. So with point editing, you can take a shape and turn it into really whatever you want it to be with your points. So I'm going to see if it's going to allow me to close this. If not, then I'm going to have to cut it off. Nope, it's not going to allow me to. So I can also draw a line there to try to close it and see if it'll let me separate it. It may not, so I may still end up cutting it off. Yeah, I'm still going to have to cut it off. That's fine. No biggie. I'm going to try to get as close to it as I can this way, but I think it may be better to use the knife tool. Yeah, let's just use the knife tool. So in Cricut, we have slice. That allows you to slice things out. In silhouettes, they have the knife tool. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to duplicate this so that I can just then subtract the tassel. So I'll show you guys a little bit of tricky here. All right, so I'm gonna slice here. That gives me an opening. I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to slice here. That gives me an opening and it allows me to take the tassel away. Let me see if I can delete that point, close it. I want to make sure that I can close off the tassel or it will not allow me to color it. Or what I could do is actually color it first and then I could have just left it open. And that's what I should have did so I didn't have to do this. I think it went ahead and closed it for me. Let's see, let's get a closer look. We can tell if it'll let me change the color. And it's not letting me change the color, so it's not considering it close. So we're not going to keep doing that. But you can use point editing to get it done. For the sake of time, I'm just going to color this the color I want it, and then go ahead and duplicate and slice it a simpler way. But if I, like I said, if I play around with that point editing, I can get it to go ahead and close, and I can create that shape. That's one thing that you can't do in Cricut. I think that point editing is one thing that really sets silhouette apart. All right, so I'm just going to do the same thing, but I will already have the color. So we'll change this one to the color that I want it. And do the same thing. We're going to go from here to here. We got to cut all the way through. Try to keep my cut line as clean as possible. There's one little part there that I'm missing. Another thing, you have your erase tool that you can use on the board, which I absolutely love. With Cricut, you got to edit before you do anything on the canvas. So now we have our tassel with the color. I'm going to put that right there. Onto the other tassel, I'm going to highlight. Go to my modify panel, subtract all. Once I hit subtract all, it takes the shape that's under it away. And I could just go in and clean this little part up. And I got a clean cut. And now I have my two-toned graduation hat. We're going to group those. And again, if you're just tuning in, we are using Silhouette Studio, the business edition. We've taken this and turned our caps into a light blue. We turned this graduation hat into a two-tone graduation hat, and these were just simple silhouette JPEGs that we were able to get from Google. Okay, so now we're gonna build our base. I know you like it because it's blue.
Of course, LCL.
Right, and this Gable box, I'm making a design really simple but cute. And let me ungroup this because it's a little bit of noise down there. Let's get rid of that. We don't want that.
Let's put so much saturation, Marty.
Girl, don't it say Cameron Nicole as the name? I'm just making this for the live, girl.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Your name right there.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that picture of me right there? Oh, it's not.
No, it's not a picture of you, though.
Then how it's going to be for me if it's not a picture of me?
All right, we're going to bring that up a little bit. And yeah, on the one I printed out, I made this one that color. Make sure our lines are away. And then we're going to take the young lady. And we're actually going to crop her because she's got some white around her. So I'm going to take a box. And this is similar to what you can do in Cricut. It's cropped here in Silhouette, but in Cricut, it would be the slice feature. So that's the difference. Here in Cameo Slice, you're going to be using the knife. And in Cricut, you're going to be doing something like this, which is cropped in here in Cameo in your modified panel. So we're going to go ahead and crop. And it's going to crop it down to that shape. Doesn't matter which shape you put over, it'll crop it down to it. Not bring to the front, we're going to send it to the back. And I'm going to make sure that we go down. I need to make them a little bigger because I don't feel like she had to stretch out so much the first time. I make them smaller, I said bigger. All right, so now we have that base. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2021 here in this area. So I'm going to type it out. Like I said, very simple for the box, but cute. And we are super blown up here, so. All right, and I'm going to go over here to my Sport Champs Regular. I believe I got this from fontbundles.net. And I'm going to turn this one. Let me see, I just sent in. No, this is going to be for a Gable box. Thank you so much, Ms. Renee, for the stars. This is going to be for a Gable box. Now, you can take this same design and you can use it for sublimation if you wanted to. If I was doing sublimation, I would definitely print it here in Silhouette. I wouldn't take it over into Cricut just because of the print and cut limitation. So I have my letters there that I got from my field pattern. I'm going to go ahead and go over and offset the 2021, which I could do in Cricut, but I'm building the whole picture here. So, you know, it may take a little minute to try and offset because I have it blown up so big. Sometimes Silhouette is finicky like that. See, look, it didn't even want to give me the thing to do it. So let's make this smaller because it is huge. It's at 40 inches big. And the offset may work quicker. See, it's just, come on, Silhouette, quit playing with me now. All right, we're going to offset. Here we go. That looks good. I'm going to apply. I'm going to go over to my solid color panel. I'm going to get that gold. I'm going to make sure it doesn't have a line so that it really stands out. I'm going to highlight everything and I'm going to group it. And that's one thing I like about Cricut's offset, that it gives you the option to automatically weld the offset. And Silhouette doesn't. And I want to say in my original, if this was a little bit smaller. All right. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the same picture for the front and the back of the Gable box. So I'm going to go ahead and just group these. However, you can make a whole nother image for the back, something that says like, thank you for coming or whatever. But for the sake of time in the live, I'm going to use the same exact picture for the front and the back. Okay. Now that is our front and back of our Gable box. I think those colors look really good on that black and white picture. Again, I don't know who that young lady is. She just looked really pretty on Google, and so I picked up. All right. So inside of the hat, I'm going to write class of, and the hat is actually going to be a piece that floats off the corner of the box, and so it's going to kind of be 3D. I'm going to use some double-sided foam tape that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to kind of like triple it so that the hat really sticks out from the box itself to give that like 3D effect. Thank you, Miss Angeline. And so now we have our, we're going to say class of, make our of bigger. All right. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the font to this one. Now also in Silhouette, your script font, no matter what it is already together. The only thing that you have to do with this, because you see you still have those little cut lines, is go to your modify panel and you're going to weld it. Now, weld in Cricut will weld anything that you select. Doesn't happen like that in Silhouette. It only is going to weld what it is touching. Okay, so you'll see class that all welded together, but the O and the F are separated. So basically, because it couldn't weld them, it automatically ungrouped them. It looks like Happy Meal boxes. Yeah, they do. I don't mean to sound weird, but what is a Gable box? I'm going to show you on camera. It's a party box, and you probably hear people say party box, but the official name for it is a Gable box. So you're not weird, Miss Franklin. If you don't know, you don't know. That's why I'm here. That's why I come on here every Friday to teach you guys, okay? So because I want these to just stay together, I'm going to just go ahead and make a compound path. I could group them. Now, make compound path is the equivalent to weld in Cricut. So it's little things like that that I'm going to be going over with you guys in the class. Because even though, you know, it has some of the same names, it does not do the same things within the program. And that's why there's a bit of a learning curve. I mean, there's just a lot more that you can do within Silhouette to customize. One of my favorite things here is the gradient fill. We won't use it for this project, but look at this. Let me click on this. And this is preset already for you. And then you can go in and you can change the angle at which the colors go. You can take a color out. You can go in and add your own color. Come here, give me my own color. Oh, now it wants to be funny. It wants to be funny with me now. But you can go in and add your own dang on color in here if you would like. And you can create your own gradient. So I have my own gradients here that I've created as well. There's just a lot. There's an abundance of features, you guys. And let me go. Where is it? I have two colors that I'm using. I want to stick with those colors. Here they go. All right. So we're going to put it in this blue. We're going to take the blue and we're going to offset the blue in gold. And then we're going to offset the blue in a white just so that it pops. Come on, Silhouette. Don't get to acting crazy. All right. So we're going to hit apply. Yes. So I mean, even people that do have Silhouette, the Cricut and Cameo crossover is going to be going over really at the base of it, the basic functions of each program, and then teaching you some tips and tricks and different things like that. Because I mean, there are some experienced Cricut users that say they watched my videos and didn't realize that Cricut could do this or Cricut could do that. So I try to make sure that you learn something no matter what level you're on. And then I also meet the student at their level. And then, come on, give me a little bit more white. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave it like it is because we don't want it to kick us out. I want it to give me some more white though. There it goes. All right. Not as much white as I would like in there, but it may have a problem with me being on StreamYard. Who knows? The one that I've already pre-did has more white in it so that it really kind of pops off. All right, so we're just going to highlight that and then we will group it. And then how it is going to sit on the picture on the box is like this. Just to give you an idea. It'll kind of be floating on the box. And you guys get to see me put the box together. Okay, so the next thing that we have to make is the side panels. All right, so we're going to get the box. We're going to duplicate this box. We're going to go in here and I'm going to make one blue. I'm going to make one dark blue. All right, I'm going to line them up, make sure that they're lined up. I'm going to go ahead and group them. And then I have like a little fade out element. It's a light element from Photoshop that I'm going to bring in. And we're going to hide that line there. Now, because I'm going to be saving this in Cricut as a JPEG or bringing it over to Cricut as a JPEG, I don't care that my light here is going to go past the square because I'll just get rid of it when I bring it over. Okay, so then I'm going to duplicate it. Now I think I'm going to give one more for good measure, and you see that line is disappearing. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to group it, and go to my transform panel, and I'm going to flip it like that, like so. And let me see. Move this up a little bit. I'm going to group that back. And then what I'm going to do, I have the mascot here. For time, we're just going to take this stuff because I already pre-made it. I'm going to copy it. All right, so I just went and got, I don't know, somebody's school mascot. This is going to go on the side of the boxes. And then I'll just put future ITCU grad. So it could be, you know, whatever college that the graduate is going to go to, or if they're going from middle school to high school. And this will adorn the side of the boxes. Right? First, let me duplicate this so I don't have to create another box. Now, I'm going to group that. There we have that one. And now I need to make just the little strips that are going to go at the very top of the box. So I'm going to take all that away. Just delete that. And now we're going to make just a box that's going to go over the top. And I'm just going to put the name. Thank you guys. Let's make sure that we're sharing. Share, 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 please. I know I kind of ran some of y'all away when I had to go away for a little bit. All right, so I just zoomed in. This went to another feature too with Silhouette. You can take your the magnifying glass with the mouse and just go over it and make your just that one area big. And I'm actually gonna put Cameron Nicole. Could you give it to me, right? Thank you. And I'm just going to shorten my edit box. You double click to get that edit box. And so what I did with the other one, and I want to go back to my regular size page. So I'm going to make sure that's highlighted, and I'm just going to hit that. And there it is. I mean, you can get really big. We are at the size that I'm designing this at right now. You guys, this could be on a banner. This is 48 inches long and 10 inches tall. And I could bring it out of the program this size if I want. Good night, Miss Angeline. Thanks for watching, boo. So then what I would do to get these over into Cricut, I'm going to go ahead and group these. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to Save Selection. Save to hard drive. Now, this is with the business edition. I can save this as a studio file, which if you're creating in Silhouette Studio, always make yourself, a studio file. I can save it as an SVG. I can save it as a JPEG. I can save it as a PDF. That GSP is an older version of a Silhouette document, but I can save it as a lot of different documents. You also can open up embroidery files and Photoshop and AI files in Silhouette Studio as well. All right, so that's what I would do for each one. Take them and save them as a JPEG. I've already done that within Cricut. So we're going to go open up my Cricut. It closed out everything, y'all. Everything. Hopefully Cricut don't say it got an update. All right, so once I get over here into my Cricut, after I've designed everything within Silhouette, I'm going to hit my upload button and say, I've uploaded all of these already. This is what is going to go onto the box. I'm just going to select each one. And y'all can see when I did it, I forgot to highlight both of these to save them so they have to come over separately. But that's okay. I'm going to show you how to fix it. All right. So then we're going to insert the images. And Cricut did cut these incorrectly, so we are going to have to send them to cut. But while it does its thing with cutting, we're going to talk about some stuff, y'all, or maybe play a game, okay? So I've measured my box, and what my box is going to be 5.8 in width by 3.5, okay? I'm going to need 2 of these, and you are able to get 2 of these in a sheet. This is going to go at the top panel. This is how I did when I originally did it, but at the same time, I just didn't go through the process. It's the same thing that we did for the 2021 when we offset it. This one is going to be 5.8 by 1.8. And this is going to be for our side panel boxes. And you see I have more white here on this one, so it kind of really pops off. The side panels, we are going to do 3.5 by 3.5. You can also get away with 3.3 by 3.3 if you are doing a lot of boxes, because 3.3 by 3.3 will allow you to get 4 per page, and 3.5 by 3.5 only allows you to have 3 per page, okay? So what we're going to do with these, because my silly self forgot to highlight both of them or group it when I got ready to send it over, is I'm just going to go ahead and make this the appropriate size. And I am going to hit send back. And then I'm going to highlight them both, and I'm going to hit flatten. So now those are going to become one layer here in Cricut, okay? Then what I'm going to do, let me see. Okay, it should already be front. Kind of size this. I think I did the first one at like 3.5 by something. I kind of just sized it by eye to see how big I wanted it against her. So that looks about right there. If I was doing this as something that I was going to sell, I would do 2 of these and put one on the front, one on the back. That way, no matter which way they looked at the box, they would be able to see both. But for tonight, I only cut out the one for the front, just for our demonstration purposes. Okay? All right. So then from here, this one I cut out with Epson Premium Presentation Paper. And so I want the rest of these to print out, and we need 2 of these. I want the rest of these to print out on sticker paper. And so what I'm going to do is highlight this one, and I'm going to go ahead and unsee it, right? So it's not on my canvas. That means that when I take it over to make it, it will not go over to the canvas. And see, we're able to do one box with 2 pages. And so what we're going to do, let me see if it's okay. It'll do. How about now? Now. Any sound now? And I hope it's not like echoing. I think in muting the mic for the phone, I muted the mic. Okay, so there's sound now? Okay. All right. We won't be in here that. Oh, no. No. Do what you're supposed to do. Okay. I think these are going to be like super, super cute. I can't wait to get it all together. These are two of Minnie's favorite colors. That's why I picked these colors. And I think they complement each other very well, the dark blue and the light blue. When y'all can't hear me, y'all gotta let me know y'all can't hear me. I know y'all see my mouth moving and wasn't no sound coming out. Because I was asking y'all questions and nobody was responding. I'm like, can they hear me? I was saying, did anybody have any questions about anything that we just went over? About anything Cricut, anything silhouette? I know that it's late where some of you guys are. And why this is still not cutting the right one? Why did it even select that? I'm so upset. Still didn't cut the right one, y'all. It's a hot mess. We're going to get it together, though. Just getting ready to cut the right one now. Okay. I'm going to come back on camera while it decides to do its thing. And load back up. You having problems with printing big, like big, within Cameo or within Cricut? I cut my waterproof sticker paper on vinyl. And that's what it should have been on. This paper is a little thicker than your regular sticker paper, but I love it, love it, love it. It's laid everywhere, laugh out loud. Oh yeah, you on my time. Well, it's only 9 o'clock. Oh, in Cameo. So what are you trying to print in Cameo, Miss Angeline? That's giving you an issue. I'm gonna stop my share, my screen share, and then come back over.